And welcome everyone again. Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. And today's video we have some battles from JoeWaTTS. These battles are also 1 week old. He sent me these videos, but took me forever to edit them. So sorry for that, JoeWaTTS, for delaying posting the video. And he's playing a very I call it a very spicy, because he's playing a Shadow Caesar with a Galarian MOLTRES. Galarian MOLTRES is a dark flying, so it's like a Mandibuzz typing, but doesn't have the Mandibuzz bulk. So let's go and watch these battles. First game, Caesar into Tapu Fini. I always no shield here because every Caesar has been baiting, and he managed to get the shield back, which is good for him. They threw the serve, and Tapu Fini is kind of like a solid core breaker to the team, so he cannot call a bait. And he cannot no shield because he need to get rid of this. And he has to shield here. But the problem is if he shield, they will no shield because technically they live the next move. So that's why you throw this one ASAP. But since they outpace, there is no point of throwing the moves because you need to overfarm by a bit. So let's see what they do here. Their best play for him is shielding, which they did. That's why you don't shield as a Tapu Fini again. And now he can just nuke and win the lead with 1 HP, which is the ideal situation. Now, what does he do if they have a Charmer? Which, a good thing about the Halloween Cup is that there is no Charmers. Except in my games, I see so many Sylveons. They swapped, because he doesn't want to give them any energy. And they have a Giratina. Why? Yo, opponent is trying to catch. I don't know if the opponent knows the moveset, but this is actually a Brave Bird. And this Scav is going to get 2 Brave Birds. Oh boy, this Brave Bird is going to... Oh boy, so much damage. And he's going to go for the full palm down, which I think is the correct play. Even if they throw, it's still good for him. It doesn't matter what they throw. Because his man is going to get some energy lead now. And there is no way Giratina can beat this Mandibuzz now. Even with the... No. It's kind of like a close matchup, but Mandibuzz kill with 2 moves. Giratina needs 4 moves. Yeah, that was so much damage. That didn't do anything. Maybe they boost. Okay. He's smashing the foul play. 2 foul plays KO plus the Edge Slash. I think they needed 3 Ancient Powers plus the Dragon Breath damage. So it's going to be like a race. Is this Giratina going to get to 3 moves? I don't think it's quite possible because it's 6 seconds to get to a Dragon Claw. And add a second and a half. It's 7.5 every time. It's 7.5, 7.5, and 7 seconds because it's 15, 14 turns. Or Dragon Breath, call them whatever you want, to get to an Ancient Power. But... there is no way this Giratina is going to beat a Mandy because Mandy is just a monster. Now moving into the next game. Shadow Caesar into Giratina. They have Dragon Breath. It's very good for him, which they do have. They swapped into Nido. Nido is not an answer. I think if they stayed in, it's a much better matchup for them. Because there is no way this this Nido is going to do better than Giratina. Poison Jab does 1 damage, I think. Dragon Breath does 1 damage, but and that was a nice catch. If it's EP, it's a nice catch. If it's a Poison Fang, it's whatever catch. And it's an Earth Power. JoeWaTTS is flexing on every opponent so far twice. Once by catching and once by showing the Galarian Moltres. I still say that, oh, Galarian Moltres is bad. Because I don't have one. If I have one, I'd say oh, Galarian Moltres is the best Pokemon in the entire game. Right, guys? This is how this game works. We play, we catch stuff to flex, not to win with, right? That doesn't KO, but it's still gonna get him some decent farm. And kill the Nidoqueen before they get to the moon. I don't know why would they bring in Scav. I mean, technically their entire team lose to one Mandy. And he had the Mandy. So this man is about to 1v3. Opponent must be so clueless when they see the Moltres. Memi, I was coaching someone and I am sure they queued into JoeWaTTS. Because they queued into someone with Shadow Caesar, Moltres, and Mandibuzz. And they lost because that Shadow Caesar got 3 boosts. And you know, like, the team is kind of weak to Caesar. Yeah, opponent was like, okay, we killed the mandibles, but there is another mandibuzz. How about that? Yeah, he's going for the full farm down, which is kind of nice. Mega Horn does a lot, by the way, a lot. And this thing doesn't have stat product, so it probably does like 70%. Does anyone know how much Mega Horn does to Galarian Moltres? It has this Galarian Moltres has nice CP. Shielding here is very risky. Also calling no shielding a Mega Horn is very risky. I'm assuming he's gonna shield blindly because it's not worth taking the rest. The rest? The risk. Sorry. Okay. First Brave Bird coming. And he's gonna do lots of damage. That did like half. And now he can just go straight to Night Slash and win this game. Because he just needs to land one Night Slash plus the fast move. And if he get a boost, he can also easy opponent pigged out and shield the first one. You don't shield the first one versus Caesar. Because if it boosts, you lose. But you still lose. So there is no point of shielding, right? Sometimes when you're just getting hard counter, it's better to let the game go other than just fighting for nothing. And he get the boost right there, see? Okay, Caesar into Escavalier. This is a bad matchup for Caesar. So I'm assuming he's gonna swap to Galarian Moltres because it's been his safe swap. And it has a nuke potential. So let's see what's he gonna do. It's 7 for them to get to the nuke. I would throw this Brave Bird, to be honest, because it's gonna be a CMP. And I'm assuming Galarian Moltres wins CMP. Why? Because I'm assuming. Okay, we get to see how much Mega Horn does. Yeah, we just saw it, Memi. It does so much. And Escavalier can actually farm down if you land the Mega Horn, which is bad. So let's see now. Does the opponent know that this thing has Brave Bird? Well, they shielded, so they didn't know. They didn't need to know. Now we have a big problem now. Why? Because how are we gonna kill this Escav? Because we're gonna spend a shield, which we don't like to do, on Mandibuzz. Because the Mega Horn does like half. Huh? What? So Caesar legit has nowhere to go. So let's see what JoeWaTTS is gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna put the battles on 1.5 speed. I don't know why I had it like, because I was recording Mimi battles, but I need the other battles to be like on one speed. Now we can, okay. Scrafty versus Mandibuzz. Believe it or not, Scrafty, if Scrafty is a rank 2 or rank 1 or rank 1 best buddy, Scrafty wins the 0. Okay, this is actually good because now he can trap. Did I see a Trevenant? Oh, if opponent brought in Escav. I mean, why would he bring in a Trevenant? Your opponent is literally lost this game because okay, never mind. They lived with 1 HP. But opponent shouldn't be bringing Trevenant. They should be bringing Escav. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Here in this matchup, I think the best way is to go straight Iron Head. But JoeWaTTS had a different plan and he went for the catch. So they caught on a Caesar, but do people actually know Shield Caesar? Okay, opponent didn't shield Caesar. So there is 2 situations. If they have Iron Head, they will overfarm. And they overfarmed, which means they have Iron Head. So this is actually a good shield if he wants to flip swap. Because he got the fast move in, which means it will KO, which it did. He's showing on ideal timing. Yo, Pogyu, JoeWaTTS is OP. He managed to grab a shield. That's nice. Imagine getting a shield with ancient power non-stop. Okay, now battle of the resident sleepers. Mandibuzz, Mir. At least they don't have Snarl, right? Which means gonna be like less, longer. So let's see what he's gonna do. We still have a very healthy Mandibuzz, to be honest. So that's actually very good for him. What do you guys think? Tonight Slash is gonna do a lot. And if they don't throw, he can get to another one. So opponent cannot overfarm, basically. And they shielded, and he get a boost. Yo, shield. Easy. Easy shield. Yeah, good game. Moving to the next game. He's at 2900 now. He's no longer a 2800 battler. He's a 2900 battler. Okay, is he going to go for the catch again? And he got the catch this time. So I'm assuming this is a foul play. Oh, it's aerial ace. What was that? Why would someone aerial ace? Even if you have Dark Pulse, don't aerial ace, please. It does nothing. The opponent swapped into Drapion. I mean, that's not a sludge. It has to be Aqua Tail. He's gonna overfarm. Okay, this is another Aqua Tail. Moltres lives this. Moltres. Okay, he doesn't get to 2. So technically he has to throw this and another one. No, he's gonna swap. That's actually a good play by him. He saved the Ancient Power in case they have something when he need to use that move. He's not gonna do anything, but this is a bulky Pokemon like non-Shadow Drapion, right? So they are throwing the Aqua Tails now, and Mandibuzz bully Drapion if they have Aqua Tail. If they have Sludge, Drapion can win that matchup. Can win, but doesn't mean it win. Opponent swapped into the Mandibuzz Mirror again. Why, dude? Okay, let's see. I am sure JoeWaTTS still win this mirror because he's like up energy and he's up health, so he should win this mirror. But he's playing very well now. He's gonna swap and snipe. Yo, that was a very good discipline, by the way, so far. He shielded. I like this shield. I don't mind it. And the Night Slash doesn't KO there, so there is no point of throwing it. Because it doesn't KO, you throw the big move in case they decided to shield. So now he can farm down if he wants, but the opponent decided to swap out. And they brought in the Galarian Coffin, which dies to 2 charged moves, I am sure. If it doesn't die here, it dies to like 2 fast moves after. And he's going for the swap BM Ancient Power, because he wants to say that, okay, these battles is all about Galarian Moltres, and I'm going to finish the game with Galarian Moltres. Good game, Galarian Moltres. Opponent has a Galarian Moltres now. So let's see what's going to happen. Okay, opponent's at 5, 6, 7, 8. Opponent's not going to throw. Opponent throw in 7, so this is an Ancient Power. And Joe was like, nah, you're not going to bait me with that. I know the counts. I have a Galarian Moltres as well. Opponent didn't shield, and he can get to 2 before the opponent. No, he actually banked a move, which is the ideal situation. Imagine playing a frail team and still managing to do the best decision. Okay, opponent brought back the Galarian Moltres. Now it's Battle of the Dark Flying Birds. Okay, we have a Mandibuzz that's very known for being very bulky, and Galarian Moltres for being too frail. One hits hard, one doesn't care. Okay, opponent throw here. I think this is the Brave Bird this time. So he knows JoeWaTTS, and he's gonna throw it, and he's gonna shield. I respect that and have a very healthy Mandibuzz, because so far his healthy Mandibuzz has been winning him games. Now it's about Nidoqueen. No one like a Nidoqueen, okay? He's throwing on 3, which is the ideal timing. Why is he throwing Aerial Ace? Maybe he doesn't like the opponent. He's gonna BM him. Aerial Ace and Foul Play are literally both same energy. Maybe he's trying... What? Yo, don't throw it. Yo, this is triggering me. Okay, I'm assuming he's gonna do 4 and then throw... No, there is no way he doesn't have them. So let's see. If the opponent catch here, it's gonna be a rough game for him. And that was a very nice discipline. See, guys, he didn't tap the move because he knows that the opponent's going for the catch. Okay, they swapped into Crobat. I like this play, but I would still grab a shield before I swap. That's like my only comment there. Okay, he doesn't care about shielding here because he resists Shadow Ball, but the Poison Fang is not resisted, but they don't have a 2, which means he can still go for the Ancient Power. I'm not expecting the opponent to shield here, and he actually managed to win. This is like the ideal situation of winning a swap. You have lots of energy on your lead. You get to another move that's super effective versus their lead on the swap. And then you have so much energy on your lead here. So they need to respect this energy here and shield. He can shield here. Yes, this is resisted, but does lots of damage, and you don't want that thing to be aligned versus the the Mandy. So now he insta-swapped. Why? He doesn't care. One foul play doesn't KO, so he can throw one foul play and then farm all the way down, or he can just farm a lot. Why he's throwing the resisted move? Because he's greedy and he needs the energy, basically. Why did he change his mind? Ask him. I have no idea. I like that he went for the neutral move so he can farm all the way after. And JoeWaTTS was like, nah, wait, I just need to kill it because I have a Caesar, up a shield, that doesn't care, and they will be forced to throw a move. Very well played, Mr. JoeWaTTS. Yeah, he just shield here. And once he get to the Night Slash, the game should be GG. Because they swapped without over farming, so that's where he's gonna end up the game. And he's playing Guidok, one of the EU Emperors, which we can battle in 1.x speed. This is kind of amazing, right? Imagine finishing battles in 3 minutes at max. That's like, instead of just playing for 6 minutes. And like, the Willpower Cup is going to be tomorrow, so you're going to have to play Wabafet Meads, Cress Meads. Okay, opponent swapped in a Giratina. And he saved the Caesar, which is the ideal situation because you want to save that Caesar in case they have an A9, which they did. By A9, I mean A9 or any Charmer. So, is Guidok going to lose to Galarian Moltres and Shadow Caesar team? Why did Guidok shield? Yo, Guidok is washed. He's not counting. Yo, someone report him to Thought Tactical. Your teammate is not counting. Yeah, thank you for the follow, guys. Yeah, why did he shield an Ancient Power? By the way, Guidok hit #1 leaderboard once, guys. Haters might say it was during Catch Cup. And he had Azu Gfisk Trevenant team. Okay, 2900, 2979. We climbed 100 MMOds so far. Tapu Fini is a neutral matchup as long as you land the nuke. If you bait and they no shield, it's bad, by the way. Okay. I don't like baiting here. Because I play Tapu Fini a lot and I don't shield. Because if they bait, I just win. And if they nuke, I'm fine with the nuke. So he needs to save this. Because you cannot, like, whenever you play ABB teams, you do not sack your A. You need your A. It wasn't the ideal situation here, but he still swapped with an advantage. He swapped with a move. Okay. This is going to be like an Ancient Power. It still doesn't KO. Okay, it's a Dragon Tail, so now he can farm a lot. I am sure if they no shield, he can still get to the Brave Bird, which he was able to. So imagine if the opponent actually threw in. Oh my god, that was so much damage. And he swapped and he threw the Night Slash. Now the game is going to be like 1-2v1. Iscab versus Mandibuzz. I think Iscab wins the 0. No way. Because no way with that timing. That was a bad timing by Guidok. And he's going to try to catch. JoeWaTTS was like, nah, you're not catching my move, my friend. You're an EU Emperor. It's like a very good team in Europe. But I'm playing in NA. And I believe like NA players are better. And I'm going to show you why. That was a very good game. And nice win. Okay, moving to the next battle. They have a Goon lead. Why people are using Goon? I mean, NCK get married and he stopped using Goon. Why would other people use it? Like, Goon doesn't beat anything in this cup. Some people might say it beat a Trevenant, but Trevenant also doesn't beat anything. It doesn't exist. You lose to the Poison, you lose to the Escab, you lose to the Charmats, you lose to the Dragon. And be like, oh, Goon beat Giratina. By the Dragon, I mean Dragalge. That was a very good nuke, by the way. Okay, now he goes Mandibuzz, and he's gonna soak up all the energy that this Ginga has. I don't mind shielding if it's a Focus Blast. But he still didn't shield. Not the end of the war. It did like 60%. He managed to grab a shield. Now he can go back basically to his Caesar and get 3 moves before they get to 2. By 2, I mean 2 Ancient Powers. So don't be like, oh yeah, so they will get to 2 things, 2 Dragon Claws before. Okay, we shield the Dragon Claw. This is not an ideal situation, but we're still gonna CMP if they decide to throw in CMP. And they decided to no shield. This is actually a neutral matchup. I call it Battle of the Pepegas. Both are too frail. Both hit hard. Both have like baiting moves and nuke moves. Okay, So in this matchup, we said that you throw an Iron Head, but JoeWaTTS has always been getting to the Iron Head and then catching on his Galarian Moltres. Opponent throwing Aerial Ace? What? Why? A Drapion just came into the battle and insta-throw a move. Drapion has a passive ability that give him moves every time you are on the battleground or every time you swap out. It's ridiculous how fast Drapion gets to moves. But it's not Swampert. At least like Drapion doesn't get a good move in 4 seconds, right? Where Swampert get an OP move. Okay, he landed the nuke. He doesn't need this Galarian Moltres anymore, but he can just win alignment, right? Since they use the shield, he can use a shield as well. I do not agree with that shield, but I don't mind it. He has so much energy, but he's still gonna go Mandibuzz, and they still have their own Mandibuzz, but he has a very healthy Mandibuzz, which they don't. Has a move after starts with a move and has a move after that. Yeah, like Drapion just came in, Drapion just threw a charge move. Oh, Drapion's already throwing another charge move. Yo, what's up, cameraman? Welcome in. This should be. I think this should be a game for JoeWaTTS. Opponent catching on Jellicent for no reason. What format is this? Halloween. So Caesar double ABB team. Galarian Moltres is a tank. He caught 3 moves on Galarian Moltres. I would no shield. But guys, I'm the best player in the world, okay? I'm not expecting everyone to call all the baits. This is the guy who shielded 3 baits last game. And I think this is enough to get legend, and he ended at 3034, which is enough to get him to the legend rank. And congrats, Mr. JoeWaTTS, on hitting legend with a spicy team that we do not see in this channel. And thank you so much for sending me these battles, and good luck when you climb in the rest of the season. And by the way, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.